Okay, everyone, I've decided to do a review on a dating agency here where I live in Austin, Texas. It's called It's Just Lunch. Some of you might have heard of it. I think it was on the Oprah Winfrey show or something, or at least that's what they told me. But I don't know. Based, I will give a number, and I will tell you why I'm giving it this number out of a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being the greatest, 1 being the worst. I would say it was about a 6. Because they there were a lot of things wrong with it. I mean, it was definitely not worth the $2,400 that I paid for it back in September of last year. When I went into it, I was under the impression that I was going to be seeing, a wide variety of women within the 12-month period because they only allow you to have 12 months. And you can't go any lower than that. And even if you do, the prices are pretty much around the same thing. Um, Mainly, I mean, maybe this, I don't know if this was a problem with them, but a lot of the women that I met through this agency were really just, I don't know, they were just flakes for the most part. I mean, I used to think it was me, and I was like, no, it's not me because I'm not doing anything wrong. And so, you can tell them, what you're looking for and all that shit, and, they'll select you with those matches if that makes sense. And, I did that, but, after like the sixth or seventh date, I was like, okay, what's going on here? Why is this happening, And, they just keep saying like, oh, you're just not meeting the right person. And maybe that was it. I wasn't meeting the right person. But, I noticed a pattern with it. I noticed that, you know, every single woman that I met through this agency just came off to me like they weren't really sure where they were in life. They didn't really know what they wanted. I know that sounds really cliche, but that was my experience of it based on, the past 8 dates that I've had. I haven't had any since about January or February of this year. But that was one of the main problems. And it's nowhere near worth the $2,400 that I paid for it. Nowhere near it. I strongly suggest that you find something else that's way more affordable since they don't want to go any lower than that, which is absolutely ridiculous. Um, I don't know why they do this, why they cater to it. When I went into it, I was looking at the company's reputation and I was like, okay, $2,400 is a little steep, but I'm going to go ahead and try it out anyways. I regret that decision, but I'm just going to own up to it and take it as a loss and move on, basically. Um, other than that, the people were nice. They were great. I didn't have a problem with that. It was just they really don't seem like they match you well, and they don't really seem like they match you well, and they don't really follow up on a lot of the phone calls that they promise they're going to follow up on. Like they'll get feedback, they'll want feedback from those dates that you go on. And, sometimes they'll end up, forgetting and then you'll call and they'll be like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? So, save your money. Don't go into this dating agency. It's called It's Just Lunch. I'm sure they have, a website. I think I've been to it once. But find something more affordable. I mean, they even have speed dating. I've done that before, and I mean, I had more luck out of that than I did this agency. So, just a review of this agency since I've been with it for about 9 months now, and I got 3 months left. So, we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching.